In this video, I will show you how to set up operational with Coolify and your VPS server. In this example, I'll be using Hitzner for my VPS, and I have a Coolify account. Okay, let's get started. So the number one thing we need to do is to set up a SSH key inside my Hitzner server. So I'm going to SSH into the server. Yes, sir. It's gonna ask me for a password change. So these guys will email me the password, and I'm going to enter the password, and I'm gonna change the password. Okay, now that's done. Okay, I need to dig in and get my API key. I mean my SSH key. Okay, once I've done that, I'm gonna save the file and gonna set the permission. Okay, that's it. So once I've done that, I can set up the server connection from Coolify to Hitzner. So I'm gonna name my server operational, and the IP will be the IP of the server. So that's the one. User is root, the default one. Private key is gonna be operational. That's the one that I just added, and that's it. Okay, and then click this big purple button. Okay, this is great. So it's gonna connect to the server and set up its own packages. Once that is done, it can remotely, Coolify can remotely control your VPS. Come on. Come on. Nice. Sweet. Okay, we got the server up and running. It's saying proxy exited, proxy running. Okay, that's fine. Go to projects. Gonna add our new project, brand new operational project. Click on continue. We're gonna select the default production environment. We don't need other environments. Default is fine. Add new resource. We're gonna go with a public repository. Operational is an open source project, so it just makes sense to copy this URL and paste it in. Shape repository. Okay, great. We are going with Docker Compose. Base directory is fine. What we have done is we have created a special Coolify Docker Compose, so we need to set that up and click on continue. It's gonna say error cloning into, that's fine, it's not a big deal, we're gonna fix that. Let's go to git source and change branch from main to master and click enter. That's gonna save this. Then go back to general, and we need to set up env vars. Before we do that, we need to set up domains. Now, I'm not going to go into the complexity of domains. You can basically put your own domain over here, and that should work. But for this example, we're going to click on generate domain. And Coolify is going to give us 2 domains, and we can use them. We need 2 because the app is the front end, the user interface, and the backend will be the API where you basically pass your events, right? So we're gonna copy this, the backend one, go to env vars, and okay, that's funny, it didn't pick up. We're gonna add this API key, byte API URL, and the value will be the value of the backend. I'm gonna hit save and just double check, and it's there, and it's there. Okay, amazing. We only bothered with production. We don't care too much about what happens in a preview. That's fine. Go back to general. It's gonna ask, it's gonna give us this app URL. We're gonna again put that in here, env vars. App URL will go here, update. Oh, and I totally forgot, but we also need the backend again, and this will be for the API URL. Yep. Okay. So just okay, sweet. I think it looks good. Everything is looking good. We're gonna go back to general, and it has picked up our compose, but we just gonna click on reload. Hopefully that works. Okay, that's great. It has picked up our our domains, the temporary ones. And now we're gonna click on deploy. This will take about 10 minutes. It is a time-consuming process, so grab a cup of coffee, go for a walk, and come back in 10 minutes. Okay, it seems like it has been set up. That's great. We're gonna run the front end URL and see if it actually works. Oh yeah. Okay, that is working. It's showing everything correct. Create account. This is going to create my master operational account. Acme. Yep. Okay, great. That's it. Now we're gonna take a quick test. Give this bad boy a spin. Click on send event. Okay, that's great. It can receive the event, so that means that it's working, but we're gonna do a quick test and run this manually. Okay, that's weird. Why didn't that got copied? Seems like a bug, but I'll get onto it. Okay, we have an event over here. I'm gonna click on fetch, click on the code view, and copy this URL. Go back to events, open up console. I'm gonna paste this. Testing, and see if it works. Did that work? Yep, that did work. I'm gonna test it again. Test 2. Click on enter. Okay, that's working. Amazing. That's it. That's basically operational in a nutshell. Now you can go back to the playground and copy all these events, and you can again paste them inside your backend or inside your application server, and it's gonna keep sending all these events to your to this URL. So yeah, that's it.